There are a few apps that can still be downloaded on Xbox 360 that you can launch, but that's about it. They're not worth making dedicated videos for at this point, but I thought I'd record them anyways for posterity's sake. I've also edited in a few screenshots and a little narration for a few of them. So take a look, I hope you like it. Xbox's Major Nelson announced the Destination Arcade app on July 6, 2010, and it was released in the US on July 21st as part of the Summer of Arcade. At the time, Xbox Live Arcade had just over 250 titles, so a separate browser like this seemed like a good idea for the time. I couldn't find out when they shut down Destination Arcade, but I don't think it was available for long. Most of these features were integrated in later Xbox dashboard updates or forgotten altogether. Since the app is basically a static game over screen nowadays, I thought I'd at least browse the achievements you could unlock and the avatar awards it offered. There are a few screens coming up too that show a little bit of it in action. Like the title view of the Xbox 360 dashboard at the time, Destination Arcade's New Arrivals view featured a scrolling row of cards. You can easily see the title, price, and release date of each game, but this kind of interface wouldn't be useful once you got several hundred games in the roster. In the mall, you could browse by a few different categories, like games that were on sale, recently released games, which is sort of similar to the New Arrivals tab anyways. The news feed would actually be a useful feature today. It looks like it was a raw RSS feed of dates that games were released and sales began and ended, right on the console. It's less flashy than console interfaces nowadays, but it looks much easier to just get the details that you're after. I imagine the recommendation algorithm would have improved over time and with more games added to Xbox Live Arcade, but in this screenshot it looks like it was just throwing up anything based on an old IP as a game similar to Earthworm Jim. It's not so useful. Karaoke was one of the first games on the site, and one that I honestly miss dearly. I never got to play enough of it, and I wasn't paying enough attention to this stuff when they announced it would be shut down. All that remains now is the title screen, but it was once a pretty impressive library of songs licensed from the Karaoke channel. No statement has ever been given about Karaoke shutting down, but it likely had to do with licensing of all those songs through the Karaoke channel's parent company, Stingray Music. For what it's worth, here's a quick look at that title screen and a browse through the game's achievements and avatar awards. Kinect PlayFit was a fitness dashboard that might have been a little hastily rolled out in July of 2012 to bolster the marketing push for Kinect, the motion tracking camera add-on for Xbox 360. Not every Kinect game was supported, but PlayFit would take activity data from some of them and turn it into another layer of gamification. Stats, leaderboards, and percentages were used to motivate players to keep playing Kinect games, and to, maybe pick up a few new ones through recommendations and friends activity. Like the other apps, PlayFit still launches, but it doesn't even have a no server found message. It just tries to load over and over again, so as it plays out, I thought I'd throw up a few screenshots that Microsoft released alongside it. Like many Kinect titles, big tiles made it relatively easy to select features with your bare hands. You could view several different kinds of stats, check out supported games, and go after some of the sweatiest and rarest achievements on Xbox 360.